The Niners clearly want to run it back. Last year, they also wanted to run it back. That is their thing. They say they lose the Super Bowl, and they're like, you know what? You held Bosa on 3rd and 15. We really should have won. So we're going to run it back and prove that we were the best team. Then you go 6 and 10, you're like, yeah, well, Bosa got hurt. And a lot of people got hurt. So we're going to run it back one more time and prove to everyone that we were the best team. It's kind of what you do when you're getting punked on the basketball court.
Right.
It's like, no, man, run it back. I don't care.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but we got another 5 waiting. You don't get to run it back. Yeah.
How many times in a row do you need to lose before Johnny gets his chance?
Right.
So do you like this approach to run it back? Do you understand it?
I don't. I never liked it. My whole offseason plan included doing everything but running it back. And it's frustrating because a lot of 49er fans are so happy today. They're like, yes, we signed everybody that we wanted to re-sign, every single person. Isn't that what we wanted? And I'm like, well, yeah, that might be what you wanted. That might be what the team wanted.
Yeah.
That's not what I wanted. I think it's a horrible decision. Again, we're aging. We were already the 4th oldest team in the league. We already have injury issues. Why would that get better with age? Why are we re-signing a bunch of guys that are in their mid-30s at this point? It doesn't make any sense to me. I think it is the worst plan. And by the way, what are we running back at this point? A 6 and 10 season? That's what we're running back.
Or you're trying to recreate 2019, which again was not a championship season. I know they felt that they came close and Nick Bosa got held and yada, yada, yada. You didn't win. You lost by 10 points. You got outscored 21 to freaking nothing in the 4th quarter of the most important game of your season. Don't act like you're the real champs.
Right.
You're not.
Right.
You're freaking not. What you needed to do was find a way to improve. And we'll talk about that later. I just feel like the whole notion of running it back is a myth. You don't run it back. Your team changes. Buckner's gone. Yeah. Bourne is gone. You don't run it back. You try to keep it together as much as you can. But if your goal is to keep it together, are you really improving? Are you really getting younger?
The problem is let's look at Kansas City. They are doing a lot to rework that roster. They just won a Super Bowl. They just were in a Super Bowl the year after. If any team could just stand pat and run it back, it's them.
Right.
But they're changing things constantly. They're trying to get better.
And
we're trying to run it back.
And why is that? Because standing pat's a mistake.
It is.
For any team.
Yep.
For any person, once you stand pat in a competitive field, you get passed fast. Yeah. The NFL is not a bunch of teams like planning for 7 years from now. They're all trying to make moves now. Look at the Patriots. They just spent like $250 million to make their move now because Tom Brady showed them up.
Yep. And by the way, the Buccaneers are doing the same thing, and I thought that was a mistake. I thought they should have let Godwin leave. Personally, I thought he was expendable, and then they could take that money and put it in other places. But I don't know. I guess if any team
when
could
they
run
don't
it back,
win the Super Bowl next season, you can look at that because these
right.
teams usually don't win back-to-back. How many teams have won back-to-back in your lifetime? The Patriots did it like 20 years ago.
Yep.
The Broncos did it. The Cowboys did it. It happens every maybe 5-10 years, but it's hard.